JP, and it's all going off, mate. Often we start these podcasts, and I feel guilty about starting with plugs because we've usually got a lot of Patreon stuff to plug, a lot of kind of maybe the odd special to plug, lots to go into. Usually leads to some fun chats. But we've generally got some big shit to plug this week. We've got a million things going on in the Grappleverse this week.
We do indeed. Should we do a drum roll for you to do the big announcements? So if I go, that's terrible drum roll there. Terrible, completely out of sync. Sunday, August 27th. Yeah, edit, cut that out. August 27th. All in it. Basically, we are doing live along with Poisonrana. GRAPPL meets Poisonrana, all in it. Harrow, 15 minutes from Wembley Stadium. Really fucking close, as it really should read on the poster as well. Yep, we're doing live podcasts. We're doing some trivia games. We've got pre-show drinks between 12 to 5. And you can get tickets for this, and they're going quick, at grapple.bigcartel.com.
Definitely. People watching on the video, which will be up on YouTube, be able to see the lovely poster that our good friend Davie Portman has put together. And yeah, we've been keeping this under wraps for a little while. Just had a quick chat with our patrons about it as well. We've dropped the odd hint, maybe one or two. Might have been a little bit obvious, but we had to do something. There's going to be 80,000 fans at the very least around the area. So yeah, we wanted to follow up our live show in Leeds last year. Obviously, we did one in Germany as well, didn't we? So this will be our third live show we've done, JP, but definitely by far the biggest. So we've teamed up with Davie and Braden, who know what they're doing when it comes to these types of live shows.
Oh yeah,
like I was at their New York one last year with John and Way, and they absolutely knocked it out the park as far as like the live games and live quizzes and stuff like that. So you're gonna get a bit of that from the former Up Next lads, the Poisonrana lads, and from us, we're gonna do full live podcast there as well. But I think the main thing is we're gonna have some drinks. It's gonna be at a great venue, Trinity Bar, like say in Harrow. As JP will send JP a reply on Twitter or a DM. He'll guide you through the travel map how to get there. Literally, it's 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away at most from Wembley itself. I don't think we could be better placed any closer. Davie put the good work together in sourcing the venue for us. All we've got to do now, JP, is turn up and do a podcast. We've been told people will be able to bring their own food, bring kebabs in and stuff like that. Hopefully, Trinity Bar don't mind. People have apparently it's a really it's your background right now on the video version. It's a well-known bar as far as big names having played there in their early days and such. So we're gonna ruin it, JP, by spoiling the stage. Me, you, Gareth, and Matty with the GRAPPL live show, and obviously Davie and Braden chiming in too.
Yeah, you're almost talking to us like we're going to turn into Gigi Allen or something and start sort of like smearing shit on the stage. I promise you that's not going to be happening there as well. But the thing about it is, I would say it's just going to be like a fantastic hangout. Like I say, we're going to be, doors open at 12. If you go to the Big Cartel site on there, it's £12.50 for tickets there as well.
Discount if you're a patron, though. Patrons,
discount if you're a patron.
Gotten this far, do make sure you use your special link there as well. And it might be a prompt for anybody who's not a patron currently. Save yourself, off price on a month of Patreon. Basically, is what you'd save if you use the discount code. It's like 2 for 1. Go for that. There you go. And to be honest, I'm not just saying this. Tickets are going fast. It's a pretty big place, but very obviously Poisonrana have got their fan base and. That's the thing. Everyone we fucking know is going to be in London this weekend. So, I would act fast. I would suggest when it comes to tickets. And obviously, we don't take it for granted. There's a lot of other stuff going on around London on the weekend as well. So, it's an ask to come in early on the Sunday and come and hang out with us. But I think that's the best way to pregame the show.
Well, 13 quid's practically a pint at Wembley. 13 quid gets you into there, and you can bring your own food. And if you listen to the pre-show of this, you can see we go quite extensively into a lot of the kebabs. Kebab City, Davie recommends. Taste of Lahore, Dylan in the chat was saying as well. Sounds nice for like one of those kebab rolls. So don't worry about that. And if you fancy a wander there, half hour.
Is Harrow literally one of your old haunts, the way you always say about me?
I knocked around. I would say not so much Harrow, like more Edgware, Mill Hill. Because I knew people I went to school with, but also I played like a lot, like a five-a-side, a lot of football around there as well. So I kind of know it. I've been there, before. I've not been to Trinity Bar. I must confess, but it's as a part of the world. It's kind of, you know, it's as close as you're going to get to Wembley without being in one of those kind of really overstuffed pubs that are like on Wembley Way and the rest of it. And
I follow them on Instagram now, Trinity Bar, and like I'm not just saying this, literally, like it was full of City fans, and I think it was City, not United, at the weekend, like just because it is that close to Wembley. So yeah, I think Davie's pulled the blind as far as getting the venue, and don't go to the Box Park, don't go watch Progress.
Fucking
Come on with us instead. That's it.
A lot more lively. Wrestling
definitely.
themed cocktails is
Davie. Chef Davie is gonna maybe be putting some work in as well. But yeah, we're gonna figure out the details of the show itself. But like I say, it'll be full GRAPPL lineup as far as the four of us. We will be doing a podcast on stage. But yeah, there'll be plenty else there. And if you just want to come and hang around and have a drink, do that too. Like I say, tickets on sale at grapple.bigcartel.com, and plenty more detail to come on it, JP. And we've missed as far as the big plug goes.
I can't think of anything else we've missed on there other than to stress the date again. Yeah, Trinity Bar, Harrow. Like I say, really fucking close to
Day of All In. Should be on your calendar anyway, but if it's not, 27th to the 8th.
Exactly. Plenty of time to get there. Plenty of time to get the pre-show.
Yeah.
For London prices, these are going to be reasonably priced pints, which you're not going to get in the Box Park. I can absolutely stress that categorically, 100%. You'll be just pissing money away. Literally, if that's the case.
Yeah, we hope to see as many of you there as we possibly can, and obviously that's all going on. And if you do fancy join us over on the Patreon, what have we got going on this one, JP? Got a hell of a lot, really. If you want to join and get the discount code for the live show, we've got a very this is the big reveal list. We haven't done this before, even with our patrons. What have we got going on there this month, JP?
Well, what we have going on, I'm just going to try and get the image up here.
Wrong one. My bad.
Oh, there we are. No, is that the old one, is it?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Very professional.
Audio
professional
listeners.
Podcasters doing professional podcast stuff, as the lads will always say. Give me 1 minute. JP, you talk, and I'll figure it out.
As you can get the general impression. On the schedule this month, we've got a patron poll choice, which is going to be for Observe This. We've got a deep cut on Evolution. We're doing a mixtape, Samoa Joe versus CM Punk. And then, as was announced on the pre-show, King of the Mountain, Eddie Sideburn's choice. Month 1, Global Force Wrestling, which is going to be fucking incredible, I have to say. And then on top of that, you get the weekend show, get the daily updates, loads more. And then obviously you can come and jump onto the Discord as well on there. That little thriving community that we have going on there.
Yeah, I'm excited for the month. This one, we've got a million things going on, as you've just kind of detailed. That deep cut on Evolution is going to be coming later this month. Matty's been planning that for a while, so I think we'll cover everything. The Randy Orton turn, the Beast Batista turn. Might be a few days worth of in it for us on that one, JP. Obviously, the Joe Punk mixtape we're going to do around the time of the Collision launch, so I'm especially excited to go into that one and talk that we're going to be doing the 3 Joe Punk matches from ROH, and probably in fact I don't say probably, definitely I'm going to make it a homework for everybody to have to watch the Amazing Shoot interview as Joe and Punk do impressions of Homicide and other great stories from ROH times. Also going behind the scenes on the match. That'll be fun because I'm definitely dragging Gareth along for that one, and we have a special guest, Jamesy, joining us for that one as well. I know everyone loves when Jamesy jumps on. So if Jamesy and Gareth going back and forth, going on Joe versus Punk and going through the match itself and talking through the intricacies of what happened through those 3 matches is a dream for me. I might not even do the podcast. I might just sit off as a member of the audience like I do with Time, JP, and enjoy that one because I think it's going to be especially good to look forward to that one. I don't know. Have you ever seen those matches in full, all 3?
No, I haven't. So this is, again, I won't lie, the length put me off. That was it. But I want to go back, because obviously for me and Gareth, it's very much sitting under you and Jamesy on a Ring of Honor learning tree. So it feels like it fills in a lot of the gaps, which, if to be believed, this is going to be one of the initial kind of feuds that Punk's going to be going into. It's like a perfect time for that as well. Which, mentioning of time, which I haven't put down on the GRAPPL schedule, which feels awful. We're going to be having a premiere of that, I believe, on YouTube on Saturday, copyright permitting. He says
next Saturday, 17th.
17th. Next
You're in dangerous ground. Next Saturday, 17th.
Next Saturday, the 17th. I apologise for
we'll
that.
push that more next week. That's coming up as well. But obviously, I think we're of the ones this month. Obviously, we're going to get the patrons poll out for observe this, and obviously, the month one is our King of the Mountain Eddie Sideburns just joined us to announce that was his choice. Global Force Wrestling. So we're going to be doing a deep dive as well this month. On all things Global Force Gold and Jeff Jarrett and Karen Jarrett and the state of that promotion as we've just been through the cards, and good lord, there is no good stuff looking there. A lot of bang average wrestlers and below average wrestlers in there as well, but that's a blind spot for all of us as well, isn't it?
It is, but it ticks that box. And I don't know, like, at least when we came and we watched, say, like the XWF and Wrestling Society X, there is like this weird, it is like kind of weirdly compelling, because you think, I don't really know anything about it, but I know a lot of who these people are. It's just sort of mad that this happened even. And in the case of Global Force, it's something it becomes a joke these days, isn't it? Like, we think of Global Force Gold, and that'll be part of it. That'll be on the watch list. It's not going to be the anthology shows. We're going to end up having to watch that. As Eddie mentioned in the pre-show, the 26-minute long video of Jeff Jarrett hawking gold.
There you go. So look forward to that. We're going to be recording that probably later this week as well. That'll be a big homework as well. So if any of that sounds fun to you, we're going to start doing this at the start of each month. Maybe give people a better idea what they're in for in a given month as a patron. Obviously, we'll have the daily news updates. Obviously, our weekend preview show / news show that we record every Friday as well, which is kind of turned into a mini spotlight. All of the shows, live video, stuff like that. And as you did rightly say, on top of that, as a bonus, we will have a free show on the YouTube this month, the second episode of Time. But we'll give that the heavy plug next week. But I know there's a lot of people out there, not just patrons, who'll be looking forward to that one as well. And I've seen the first half of it, and I've very much enjoyed it so far. The lads don't